In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to bend a Z-spring for an orthodontic appliance. We'll focus purely on the wire bending process, step by step, and look at how to form a neat, compact spring that is comfortable for the patient and works effectively when activated. We start with light round wire. Because this wire is thin and sharp, the very first thing we do is make the end safe. Using round nose pliers, take the very tip of the wire and bend a small curve or loop. This doesn't need to be a full coil, it just removes the sharp edge. Compress it gently with flat pliers to make it as small and smooth as possible. This loop has no active function, it's purely for patient comfort. Next, visualize the shape of the Z-spring. It consists of an active arm that runs across the width of the tooth, two coils, and a tag that will eventually sit in acrylic. The size of the spring is determined by the width of the tooth it's made for, so keep everything compact and proportional. Measure out the length of the active arm. This is the section of wire that will contact the tooth and deliver force when the spring is activated. Keep this section straight and smooth, with no bends or kinks. At the end of the active arm, use your round nose pliers to begin forming the first coil. Rotate the wire tightly around the pliers so the coil sits directly on top of the active arm. Make sure the coil is round, tight and fully closed, with no visible gaps. Once the first coil is formed, continue bending the wire back on itself to create the second coil. This coil starts at roughly the same length as the active arm, but this time the wire is guided underneath the arm. The first coil sits on top. The second sits underneath. This opposing position allows the spring to be compacted later. Form the second coil carefully, again keeping it round and tight, but don't over-close it yet. You'll need space to reposition your pliers. At this stage you should see the basic Z-spring shape. To compact it, place your pliers back into the coils and gently continue bending so the coils draw closer together. Because one coil is above and one below the active arm, tucks neatly underneath as the spring closes. Work slowly and check the shape frequently. The aim is a small, tidy spring with smooth curves. Once compacted, check the width and overall size. It should not be wider than the tooth it's intended for, and it should sit neatly without unnecessary bulk. To finish, form the tag end. Using flat pliers, make a sharp bend near the base of the coil to direct the wire downwards. Add a small zigzag into the tag for retention, then finish with a short foot bend at the end. Trim any excess wire safely. Finally, inspect the spring. All coils should be tight. There should be no sharp edges, and the spring should feel smooth when you run your finger over it. A well-made Z spring is compact, comfortable, and delivers controlled force when activated.